Hey everybody, Fulcher Rash. Welcome back to 365 Days of Irish Tenor Banjo Tunes. Today we're on day 225. As promised, I'm getting around to the Blackbird Hornpipe. So this is part of an effort to... So usually when I do these tunes of the day, this is just kind of like a thing I came up with to get better at banjo. And I've just been sight reading them and doing my best to pull them off one per day. It's kind of come to my attention that I'm at the point where I would do better if I got to know the tunes better. In fact, memorize them would be ideal, but I'm not at that. I don't have the time to memorize things yet. But so the Blackbird, I've spent a good 3-4 days goofing around with. I checked out Enda Scahill's tutorial on this. If you're part of his Patreon, he's got it all tabbed out. He's got a basic version, which he calls basic, but it's still got some ornamentation. Then he's got a simple ornamentation, which is quite difficult, to be honest. These are his older tutorials. I found his older tutorials are probably not, for my skill level anyways, are like, you know, when he calls it simple ornamentation, it's anything but. All the same, still very valuable. And then he's got an advanced version. We're going to be attempting the simple ornamentation of that one, but we're going to start off first with just the Banjo Buddy version, the way it's written, because I do like to, if people are following along in the book, have a version of that. So we'll do it nice and slow, and then we'll go on to trying simple ornamentation, Enda's version. So, Blackbird Hornpipe number 302 in D major. Okay, so that's the Banjo Buddy version. It is, like I said, significantly different than what we're going to play, which is Enda's simple ornamentation version of this. So when I did this, practicing along with his tutorial on Sound Slice, if you subscribe to him, you can get that, and slowed it down, which is a great feature. You can loop parts that you're having a hard time with. But I slowed it down to about 70%, and that's the best I could get at it. So this is with quite a bit of practice, and we'll see how we manage with kind of a slightly more difficult version. Okay, I've practiced this to death, and numerous times I've said that's the best version I could do. And I was like ready to call it there, and then I keep practicing. But anyways, that's going to be the one that makes it on here, obviously, if you're hearing this. Definitely some problems, some stutters, parts that just don't entirely even make sense to me. Like I need to play them through more often, which is funny because when you're playing along with Andy, you probably just hear his parts and then it doesn't sound so bad. But that, I'm just trying to find it, that triplet run just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Where is it? And now, of course, I can't find it when I want to find it. Yeah, that's the one. Just doesn't sound great when you do it fast. It's probably that I'm not playing it right. But anyways, that is definitely the most complex ornamentation I have probably tried to date. And even though it's not perfect at all, I am happy with myself for giving it a go. And that's it for tonight, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Slán.